1STMAN, aka 1STMAN, is a living proof of what he could achieve with self-improvement, man. Over his 5 years on YouTube, Chris went from a skinny, fat, ugly, broke nobody to becoming a stud with a perfect body who makes over 500 grand a year. He's got his own Netflix, he's got his own supplement company, he's got his own fucking boxes like Manny once in Scarface.
You know what I want? Thought of this the other day. A line of blue jeans, right? With my name written on the back of chicks' asses.
It's for guys, but you know, I'll take it. Published a book, and most importantly, he's managed to inspire thousands of young men from all over the world to be better. Oh, and he's a real one. He's like a certified G. That 500 grand I told you about, yeah, he made it without selling any bullshit courses for $500. And this is what I've learned from him over watching 100 hours of his content. Woo! Oh my god. Oh, by the way, I got like a light thing. Do I look better? Comment below if I look better. We're done. I don't care. So I'm gonna condense 10 life lessons. And if you're a young guy my age, I'm 22, right? Just watching, this video is packed with value. Send that shit to fucking outer space with the fucking... They should put this video in Voyager, you know? Because aliens should see the fucking information in this video. It's that great. And let's get into it. So number one, any man can go from a 1 to a 10. Now that doesn't mean you can get on my level, obviously. I mean, but let's say you got the worst that ever dealt to you, right? Your parents are poor, you're from a third world country, you're ugly, you socially have no skills, you're basically like nothing, you're like scum. I don't know, you don't even exist pretty much. The only proof that you exist is some government documents, that's how little you are. But if you put in the work, you can get to a 10. And how you get from a 1 to a 10 is through self-improvement. And how you do that? Let's say you're like, oh, this gym thing, let me try it, you know? Maybe for 5 years you fail, but then on 6 year clicks, boom, you get shredded. I mean, in 6 years, if you really do it, anyone can get fucking shredded or have like an amazing body, right? And then you kind of work on your face, maybe some water retention, and then you start reading books, getting cultured, and then you're like, you know what, this money thing, man, I'm gonna get a job, and then you save half of it, and then you start reading about stocks or something, and then you start investing, you maybe lose some money, but over time you figure it out, and in 10 years, if you just put in all this effort, you really can make it. And this is not what 1STMAN said, but you can literally foolproof be a millionaire by the age of 35 if you start from 18. If you get a 9-to-5 job and put $1,000 into an S&P 500 fund, it will get around 10% return, right? And over, I think, 25 years, that's $1.5 million.
Boom. You do that for 20 years, oh shit, you end up almost $700,000.
So if you really want to put in the work, that's the surefire way to become a millionaire. And if you're a millionaire, you can get plastic surgery, you can get the best fucking fashion guys, this and that. You can pretty much really make it to a 10. Male advantage, part 4 or 5, which is it, Chris? Come on. So the idea is that guys and gals, we live on different timelines and we peak later in life. Because if a girl's like 18, she hits 18, oh, she's so pretty, man. She got her tits, she's got her ass. Well, us guys, we gotta go to the gym, do the bench press to get our tits up, and we gotta do some hip thrusts to get our ass up, and then our body takes years to develop, right? To get an actually attractive body. And then society doesn't even value us on our beauty, unless you're like some model. You gotta work on like being charming, and work on having money, being able to provide, being cultured, this and that takes years, man. But here's the thing, as a man, you can pretty much just be attractive to women until you're pretty much 50 or 60 if you keep up with your fitness. If you're like a rich guy, I mean, probably you've seen it all the time. There's some girl you kind of like, and she's like obsessing over some 40-year-old guy. I'm like, what the fuck, man? How am I supposed to get on his level? But that's the beauty, you know? If you're 40 years old, you can still date younger girls, and that's the male advantage, because men peak later in life. And Chris calculated some stuff, and apparently the average of the peak, when you peak in testosterone, wealth, personality, intellect, motor skills, all that, it's 30. So if you put in the work, right, unrelentless work in your 20s, sacrifice these years, by the age you're 30, you're probably gonna be like so attractive and cool and all that stuff, man. So don't give up, which leads us to numero dos. I don't know any Spanish. I hope that was 3. Stick or twist, right? So let's say you get a job, right? It's kind of okay, right? And you're kind of comfortable. Do you stick or do you twist? Stick is just, you're like, okay, this is comfortable. I'm comfortable getting paid this much. I'm gonna get a car. I'm gonna get like a girlfriend. And then you stick there. That's That's your success level. You're defined there now, right? Or you twist. You're like, you know what? This job, I'm only using it to save up some money. I'm gonna save half of it. And then you twist. You like roll the dice for life. You're like, shoo! Let me try. Let me try to go higher, man. And to do that, you gotta sacrifice everything. You gotta look like shit, right? Stick or twist. It's like going on a bulk. Like naturally, when I get to a low body fat, I have a really shredded face. Now I did a bulk kinda. And my face looks kind of puffy. And I'm twisted, man. Because I was like, okay, I understand how to get like a nice face, but my body was lacking. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna bulk. So now I'm twisting with my looks in a way, you know? So you gotta sacrifice today for the future, because I'm not gonna win this year, right? I'm not gonna win tomorrow. I'm not gonna fucking go to the beach, look amazing, but that's okay because I'm gonna win at life. Further down the line, when I have the perfect body, I'm doing this YouTube thing. Is this gonna get any views? I don't know, but if I keep uploading, number 4, I believe, that's straight 7 system. Now Chris has a system, and he says that, you know what, we're not all gonna be 10s. Like you just can't be a 10. I know it's contradicting with anyone can go from 1 to a 10, but come on, man. Don't be a dumbass and be like, oh, but anyone can, I thought anyone can go for what? Shut the fuck up. Are you retarded, man? Right, and the 7 things that you can be well above average if you put in the work is looks, body, personality, wealth, and assets, right? How do you do that? I mean, looks, you do some face exercises, you get water retention down, body, gym. Personality, well, read some books, learn Spanish. Learn after you get the money. My friend wants to learn salsa, for example. Okay, I mean, if you can dance, girls like that shit. Wealth, right? You build a business that becomes a machine, so no matter what you do, you get paid. You'll start learning about stocks or crypto, this and that, and then your family benefits from it. And assets. You can be a 7 in all these areas easily if you put in the work. And if you're a 7, then you're like a Renaissance man. You're an outlier male, like you're like 1%, boom. And that makes you a high value man, right? It's a fucking shitty, like, manosphere term, but works here. Number 5 is the male compound effect. So let's say you have a goal, right? You wanna get jacked, right? And you keep putting in the work, you keep going to the gym every day, you're not seeing results, or you see results, but it's not that great. And it's like, is this even worth it? You're like, fuck, man, I should hop on steroids. Fuck this shit. But here's the thing, even the work doesn't pay off right now, right? The gym work or business work. It will eventually pay off in the future, and you have to believe it. That's called the compound effect. You know, you see these like graphs on YouTube. YouTube showed it's like this is, and a boom, goes up. And that's how life works and everything. You put in work, nothing, and then it's kind of, oh, and then boom! And that's how life works, that's how success works, that's how everything in life works. For example, the gym sessions you do may not even give you any gains, but they build character, they build discipline. You make a business and the business fails, but you learn those lessons. You build your character, you get these business lessons and experience. It might not pay now, but maybe let's say in 10 years, you're gonna call back to those experiences, and all those 10 years you had, you maybe just made like 0.1% progress, and then on all the 11th year, you're gonna double your income. You're gonna get a promotion, this and that. You're gonna think all those 11 years you wasted it. You're like, oh, I wish I could have done this, I could have done that. But those years made you the man you were 11 years from now. So everything you do, every hard work you do, it's not a waste. Believe me when I say this. It's the building blocks of character and building blocks of what makes a great person. So don't give up and remember the compound effect. Number 6, I hope, is the fact that boys need to grow up and you need to switch from your high school mindset, right? Because when we're in high school, it's always the guys with the cool head that look good, that they got everything, man. They're the sports heroes, the high school jock, shoo, which I definitely was not. I was an obese kid, man. Everyone bullied me. I had no friends. And I used to think, oh, that's what my future was gonna be, but that's not how life works. Because in high school, the kids with good genetics, good parents, yeah, they're gonna do good, right? But when you're like around 25, 22, the shift starts to happen, right? The guys that put in the work, they start to rise up, because the kids who had it good, they don't need to put in work, they already had it good. But if you put in the work, if you grow up as a man, also attractiveness wise, when you're like 25, when girls are 25, they're not looking for the fucking skinny kid with hair, they're looking for a man who can protect and provide and who's got good character. Like me, I'd be a pretty good boyfriend if I say so, because I'm pretty mature. Now I know I have fucking thousands of clips of me online of me being immature and like being a dumbass, but if anyone were to talk to me, they know that they can always rely on me, and I'm not emotionally unstable, and I'm a hard worker and this and that. So you need to have those things, and you need to grow up. You need to realize that what matters in life, the way you progress in life, isn't through genetics or good hair, it's through character. Speaking of character, Chris is like a real one. Lesson 7 would be to have integrity. Now, Google defines integrity as the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Chris, I believe, is one of the only people in men's self-improvement who's truly honest. He doesn't run any email marketing schemes or manipulate the audience at all. He just makes a product. He's like, hey man, this is an amazing product. I believe it's going to help you. I tested it and it's the best in the market, and his audience just buys it. Unlike some other guys who manipulate the fuck out of their audience, you know who you are. Chris is just like, hey, this is what I do. I got integrity. And it works, and that's amazing. And Chris always preaches being a man of your word and having integrity in his videos. He's always had a spine about his opinions and beliefs, never backed down even when people were attacking him on social media. Now, I don't know if you know about this, but he basically did a thing where he started posting clips of his long-form videos on TikTok and stuff, and there was this like commentary YouTuber, like shitty one called Memeless, and he clowned on him. And people like commented on his videos, Andrew Late and stuff like that, and he stuck to his guns, you know? He was like, hey, this is my opinion, this is who I am. For that, I commend him. Number 8, I believe, would be to work hard, because working hard is the answer to every question in life. Chris had a dream of having a streaming platform for years. He absolutely had no money. In his videos, he talks about not being able to afford any haircuts, you know, girls just not even looking at it. But he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, as he would say, work my bollocks off. And he did exactly that. He came from a poor background and he got a 9-to-5 job. After he came from his job, he was working on his business, and when it was the weekend, he wasn't going out drinking, partying, he was working on his business. And I remember him saying one time there was some drama with his business partners and his business got deleted. His whole work got deleted. And he was like, you know what, Roger that, I'm just gonna start again. And he put in hard work year after year, showing up every single day, just working on it. And now the guy's fucking got his own Netflix. And you can't get anywhere in life without hard work. That's it. That's literally it. How to get in shape. Hard work. How to get rich. Hard fucking work. How to do anything in life. Hard work, man. That's it. If you're gonna take away anything from this video, hard work. That's literally it. That's the key to life. That's the answer to anything. Number 9 would be, don't lower your standards. You know, let's say you can't get any girls right now, right? You can't get any girls you find attractive right now. And he tells you, hey man, don't settle for a girl just because she likes you, but if you don't really like her, because that's not going to be a good relationship. It's not going to be good for you, and it's not going to be good for her. And you know, this is kind of shit to say, but I'm in that boat right now. The girls I found attractive don't really find me attractive, and the girls that find me attractive, well, I don't really find them attractive. And thus I'm single, which sucks, but I would rather, you know, be with someone I like. Or for example, guys, they say, oh, I want the world, I want to be rich, I want to be this, I want to be that. But as soon as the paycheck comes and then their missus has sex with them, like, oh, you know what, that was, fuck that, oh, I'm cool here, man, I'll be chilling. I'll be honest, is that what you really want from life? Because I thought you had all that drive, man. So don't settle for anything less than your standards of what you want. You're gonna have to work harder and it might take years, but what the fuck, you're gonna work hard anyway. So might as well work on your goals and achieving your standards for yourself. It can be your body, your finances, your girlfriend, or if you're gay, your boyfriend. Or, you know, we're inclusive on the Tuna channel. Or if you're like non-binary, I don't fucking know, your Zerfriend, Zerfriend. I don't fucking know, but you know, you get the point. Number 10, the last one. Don't buy stupid shit like cars or houses. So to explain this, I need to explain simply the concept of assets and liabilities to you. Basically, money-wise, assets are the thing that goes up, makes you richer, and liabilities are the thing that takes your money away in a way. And having a car or a pet or getting married or having kids at your broke ass age right now is a liability. It's not good, and it's just gonna detriment the progress you're making right now. For example, let's say you buy a car on finance. It's gonna need gas, it's gonna need fixing down. Ooh, your tire just popped. Ooh, you gotta replace that. That's like what, 90 pounds or more? So every month, let's say 400, just like that, goes away. Everyone thinks you're a baller, man. You got a nice Mercedes. And when you're on the come up as a self-improvement guy, you need to hold on to as much money as you can, because how you make moves in life is through money, right? Money is a leverage. Imagine doing stock trading, doing it with 100 pounds versus like 100,000 pounds, right? Let's say it goes up by 2%. On 100, that's 1 or 2, but on 100 grand, that's 2K pounds. It's like fucking great. So unless you're financially super comfortable, don't invest in like mortgaging a house or buying a car or anything. Just focus on building skills, you know, on your business. I would say save literally half of it, man. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm living kind of broke, but I'm saving half of the money. And when I have enough, I'm going to use it to make big moves. Because if everyone had like 10 grand headed to them like that, I mean, chances are it's going to be a lot easier to get rich than, you know, just you living paycheck to paycheck and trying to do this entrepreneur thing with like zero money, right? I mean, not even that. Let's say you want to be an online fitness trainer, right? You can spend that $450 on some books, supplements, protein powder, a good coach. So spend the money you would spend on flexing, spend it on like stuff that's going to improve your life, right? It can be books, even online courses. I've learned so much from online courses and books and even free YouTube videos. So invest in your future rather than just, you know, showing off. Because like, fuck it, man. When you invest in your future 5 years down the line, you're not even gonna flex on those guys. You're gonna be like, oh, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm comfy here. Or like 10 years or 20, who gives a fuck? And in conclusion, that's what I've learned from 1STMAN. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do something I've never done on YouTube before. I hope you guys don't hate me for this, but if you ever wondered how I pay my bills and make money, I'm gonna give you a secret. I work my own time. I pretty much work 4 days a month or something, and I get paid 3 grand for like what, 3-4 days of work. And I do that by having a special skill that's in really high demand and really well paid. And that's by being a professional video editor. I work with 2 channels right now, over 1 million subs, Lockdown Life and Gamer. And I've worked with some other channels in the past before, and I've pretty much made over like 12 grand, and you know, I look pretty okay. I wake up whenever I want, I work whatever I want, I got no boss telling me what to do. And I'm a guy who's from a third world country and I live in the UK without a work permit. So even if I want to get a job, it's legally impossible for me. So doing freelance work has literally saved me from being a third world country like poor ass guy. I mean, look at the Turkish lira, it sucks. And I made a video editing course that's gonna teach you the exact skills that I've used to get one of my first clients. The skills in this course fucking work 100%. And my first client I got, I was getting paid $2,800 a month for like 3 days of work. It was just clipping stuff. And the skills that I have, that I use that, is literally in this course. I'm selling it for $27, but I know there's gonna be some broke people, some people in third world countries that $27 is a lot, and I get it. And please just don't abuse this. I'm going to put a link down below to my course, and if you're broke or from a third world country, you can use the code BROKEY and the course will be $10 for you. And I'm just doing it because you know, I'm a good guy, right? I mean, I'm still making money, fair enough, but I understand how being broke is, or how being from a third world country is. You can't afford things, and I want you to be able to afford these things or have a good life. You know, if enough people buy this course, I will also make a course on how to get clients. Like, I work with 2 channels over 1 million subs, man. Come on. My first client, I was getting paid fucking 3K a month. That's insane. You can do that too. So if there's enough demand and if you buy the course, I'm going to make the How to Get Clients course and I will give it to you for free. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you've learned some stuff and best of luck to you, because we're all gonna make it, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to put like my catchphrase. We're all gonna make it, bro. Nah. What's my catchphrase? Keep dooming, doomers. Nah. What should be my catchphrase? Alright. My catchphrase is them hoes be tripping. I don't know. Well, I'll come up with a catchphrase by next video and see you in the next one. Bye.